The vacant WBC super featherweight title was claimed this past weekend, and we are here to recap it. I'm Alex, and that's Christian. And man, was this a really good fight for O'Shaquie Foster? Rey Vargas, kind of a little disappointed with him, but let's just get right into it.
Man, this guy O'Shaquie Foster decided to make us both wrong, completely wrong. Did a 180 on us. Surprised my expectations because I'll be honest, I was not familiar with him leading up to this fight, and I was a lot more familiar with Rey Vargas. Knew that he was challenging for his third world title at a third division, but O'Shaquie Foster came through and got the unanimous decision by a wide margin too. If you ask me, that 116-112 should not be a 116-112. That's Rey Vargas fanboy right there for a judge. If you ask me.
You are not wrong with that at all because I mean, even the 117, 111 is a little close in my opinion too. I think the 119, 109 is about right. Shaqie Foster pretty much dominated this entire fight. Vargas just really couldn't get anything going. He couldn't get his rhythm. I just really don't know what was up with him, but I mean, you just got to give all credit to Foster and what he did. To be honest, he was the shorter guy, but he boxed like the bigger fighter, and that at the end of the day, that was what was the biggest factor in this fight. I feel like, and I'm really excited to see where Foster goes next because Emmanuel Navarrete just claimed a belt in this division last week, and he was talking about maybe fighting him in the post interview. So I would be really excited to see that. But where do you want to see Foster go next? Who do you think he should fight next?
To be honest, with Navarrete, I do think I'm slightly leaning towards rather seeing him get that fight in with Valdez first, since it wasn't made. But honestly, Foster, he's right in the mix too. He's a world champion, holds the prettiest title in my eyes. I know I have my opinions on the WBC, but it's a nice belt. People want it. Foster is in the mix for sure. So honestly, if him and Navarrete match up, I would love to see that. If him and Valdez matched up, that'd be dope too. But I think he's in the mix now. So just a big name I think is due for Foster because this was an upset. I don't want to say for the ages because it's not like Rey Vargas is like legend status approaching that, but Foster pulled off a major upset, so I want to see him up against a guy I feel like he's kind of the underdog again for because he could probably prove it wrong again.
Oh yeah, I mean this was his first world title fight too. So I mean he looked really impressive in it. A lot of the announcers thought that he may be a little nervous and he may not have a good showing, but it was complete opposite. Dude looked cool, calm, and collective in the ring, and I'm actually kind of glad he won. I really liked him. He was really cool, calm, and collective in every interview he had, and the pre-game interview I just loved because he said he was just going to go out there and just knock his ass out, but didn't knock his ass out, but he did. He pretty much,
Dominate.
or he didn't say he was going to knock his ass out. He said he was going to shut his mouth up, and I think he did do that.
Without a doubt, when you dominate a guy like that, there's nothing Ray Vargas could say. I don't even know if the blood was bad to that extent, but Foster wanted that title, so he had to come in like that. And it was dope to see him when they were putting the scores out, and he heard that he won. He had his son with him, and it was just a dope moment. I'm glad. I was really glad to see that for Foster because I think that's one of the most underrated things in boxing when somebody wins a world title when like you weren't like they
Expecting
weren't
it.
expected it to because it's you just know that the journey to that was hard because if you're not a big name fighting for a title, it there's a lot that came behind getting there.
I don't know, and he already had 2 losses on his record too. Probably were early on in his career, so I mean, dude's a world title holder now. Changed his life completely now. So I'm really excited to see where Foster moves on from here.
Oh, without a doubt. I think Foster he's got many options now and he's at the right weight class I think to have multiple options. I know we listed Navarrete and Valdez, but there's other names around that too. And I'm just looking forward to seeing what's next for him.
And that does it for this recap video. O'Shaquie Foster versus Rey Vargas for the super featherweight world title fight. Really good fight, and I'm really looking forward to see where both of these fighters go from here on. I want to see if Rey Vargas can bounce back, see where O'Shaquie Foster goes. But let us know down in the comments who you want to see Oshaki Foster fight next. There's a couple guys that he named after the fight, so we would love to hear what you guys have to say, and let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, throw out some names in the comments. Throw out some new ideas, some people we didn't bring up, and we'll see if those are some fights to be made because we want the best fights in boxing for these guys. So yeah, just go ahead and let us know that. But looking forward to what's next for Foster. Can't wait to cover him more. But until then, peace.
Peace.